What's up, guide hunters? Season 1 introduced 4 brand new boss Evomon, and many players are wondering which ones are actually worth building. Today I will rank every new boss Evomon, explain their strengths, and talk about which ones have the biggest potential in both PvP and PvE. Before we begin, keep in mind that these Evomon are still very new. Their full potential will become clearer as more players experiment with different builds and strategies. Even so, their skills, traits, and ultimate abilities already give us a good idea of where they belong in the current meta. Let's start with Light King Wispreign. This Evomon focuses heavily on restoring ultimate energy and strengthening its light skills. Its kit encourages you to build momentum throughout the battle before unleashing a much stronger ultimate attack. One of the best ways to use Light King Wispreign is by activating Radiance first, then repeatedly using Light Pulse to restore ultimate energy through Sun Grace. Once your ultimate becomes available, Sacred Baptism increases the skill power of all light skills, allowing you to deal much more damage during the rest of the fight. Another interesting option is replacing one of the offensive skills with Store Power. This guarantees critical hits for the following turns, letting you combine those critical attacks with the skill power boost from Sacred Baptism. It creates a very dangerous burst window if everything lines up correctly. Overall, I would currently place Light King Wispreign in B tier. It has a flexible kit and strong utility, but getting the most out of it requires careful planning and good timing throughout the battle. Next is Clanxor. Unlike Wispreign, Clanxor can be built in multiple ways depending on how you want to play. You can focus on defense and create a durable tank, or build around its offensive potential by combining its skills with powerful support moves. One recommended approach is opening with Steel Resonance before using Steel Smash, and continuing your damage rotation with Neutron Pulse. Since Neutron Pulse is not learned naturally, you will need to teach the skill later, but it adds another strong offensive option to Clanxor's moveset. Clanxor also has one of the most interesting traits among the new boss Evomon. Cheat Death allows it to survive the first fatal hit with 1 HP, effectively giving it another opportunity to stay in the battle. That alone makes it a very strong candidate for competitive play. Dark King Clipexor is another Evomon with exciting PvP potential. Many of its skills revolve around controlling the opponent's ultimate energy, but instead of constantly trying to drain energy, a smarter approach may be waiting until your opponent has already used their ultimate before using Shadow Reap for its additional damage. Its naturally high speed also gives it plenty of flexibility. Skills like Core Overdrive can increase skill power even further, while Hone 2 can provide another way to improve your overall damage output. Because of that, Clipexor can pressure opponents without relying entirely on energy-draining strategies. The final new boss is Goliath. This Evomon introduces an interesting mechanic through Core Shock, which appears to stack over time. While it is still unclear exactly how those stacks affect damage, the mechanic already looks promising for longer battles. One possible strategy is combining Core Shock with Caltrip. Caltrip lowers the opponent's defense while continuing to pressure them throughout the battle. If Core Shock truly increases the power of ground skills with additional stacks, Goliath could become one of the strongest offensive options introduced in Season 1. Goliath also has a useful trait that increases its attack whenever it removes energy from opponents. Because of that, skills that drain ultimate energy become much more valuable, allowing Goliath to strengthen itself without spending turns on traditional buffs. Looking at the overall rankings, I would currently place Light King Wispreign in B tier because it requires careful setup to reach its full potential. Dark King Clipexor deserves a tier thanks to its speed and strong offensive options. Both Clanxor and Goliath belong in S tier because they have some of the highest long-term potential among all the new Season 1 Evomon. Clanxor stands out because of Cheat Death, while Goliath could become even stronger if Core Shock stacking works as effectively as it appears. As more players continue testing different builds, these rankings may change. but all 4 boss Evomon bring unique mechanics that expand the competitive side of Evomon. If you manage to obtain any of them, they are definitely worth experimenting with as the Season 1 meta continues to evolve. If this Season 1 boss tier list helped you decide which Evomon to build next, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Evomon Roblox guides, PP strategies, and future meta updates. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next guide.